Hi, everyone. Hope you're enjoying all of the incredible demos today. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Catherine Watts, and I mostly work behind the scenes doing PR and guesting for the Travel Trends podcast. But every now and then I step in for conversations with people and partners I really enjoy working with. Today, we're switching things up a bit in this demo, and I'll be hosting a Q&A with Devin Kinasz, publisher of Travelweek. It's the perfect discussion following Susan's demo about how AI is reshaping the role of the travel advisor. My conversation today is a bit of a continuation, as Devin was part of our AI Summit last year and has been who I would consider an early adopter of AI. Last year, Travel Week, in partnership with travel brands, created Travelweek AI, which is designed to empower travel agents by equipping them with the knowledge and tools necessary to navigate the evolving landscape of AI in travel. If you missed last year's session, you can check it out on YouTube. But today, I'm thrilled to continue the conversation with Devin and dive back into the topic of unleashing AI for agents. So welcome back, Devin.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm very excited to be here and talk about AI.
We're so excited to have you back and hear from you about the latest developments since our last talk and gain new insights into how AI is truly an indispensable tool for travel agents. So to start, you launched Travel Week AI to help advisors gain a smarter edge. Could you just give us a quick overview as a reminder what it is and why you felt it was important to create it?
Of course, thanks so much. Travelweek AI, was kind of born out of necessity, really. AI was all over the news. No one really knew what to do with it, except we all knew it was really, really important. And especially for our travel agent readers, when I started to become aware of all the technology and started educating myself, I thought, okay, this is something they have to know. The efficiency gains, how they can run their business more smoothly, how they can get all these tasks done more easily. It was really something that all the travel agents needed to know. So that was kind of like the first leg of all this, getting the travel agents the information they need in the format, and speaking in non-technical terms so everyone could get it. We're still doing that, but now we're also helping our suppliers who are advertisers at Travel Week. And we've built a whole host of tools to help them take advantage of AI as well to get more kind of bang for their buck in regards to marketing. So, what I've been seeing over the past year is that every single business, and I'm talking about travel agency, I'm talking about supplier, I'm talking about doctor, I'm talking about real estate agent, has absolutely had to take a look at their systems and revamp them, rebuild them. And this is going to be an ongoing process because a lot of these systems, quite frankly, are starting to look a little bit clunky compared to what is available and what's out there. So yeah, Travel Week AI, we embrace technology at Travel Week. We want to spread the word about it. As we are a media company, we have a big audience. So we're just using our platform really to help people through this transition time.
It's so great to hear that you've expanded the services offered with Travel Week AI to not only advisors, but to suppliers as well to help with their marketing. And I think, that this just shows the demand and the adoption of agents using AI. I also absolutely agree about industries in general having to review their systems and leverage the amazing AI tools to really work more efficiently and effectively. And knowing how much can change in a year, I wanted to get your opinion on how you think the role of AI in the travel industry has evolved.
Well, last year I was really focused on teaching agents how to shrink kind of like their back office work to give them time to do other stuff to focus on sales. So I was showing them how to automate their social media, how to automate their marketing, how to get rid of some of these admin tasks to lighten up their load. What I really, really find interesting these days is how AI and automation is actually being used in the sales process. So most people are probably familiar with chat bots and automation where they're reaching out to your clients, maybe prospecting them, getting information, and then setting up meetings in your calendar. So all you have to do is come along and say, oh, who am I talking to today? You get on the phone, you wow them. This is all a very, very great use of technology. But what I find interesting is that it's being taken one step further into the booking. So you can actually use all this technology to make the bookings. And, you'd think it'd be easy for a package vacation to Jamaica, but I'm seeing technology where FIT itineraries and all kinds of complex can be done automatically. So, you still have your client base that you're talking to, you're chatting to, but in the background, while you're sleeping in a different time zone, you have bookings coming through. So, whereas last year, maybe it was an efficiency thing, this year it's like, wow, this is a revenue money thing.
One of my favorite parts of these conversations is hearing how innovation lands in the real world. I think it's one thing to talk about AI in theory, but it's another thing to see and hear how advisors are using these tools day to day, how it's saving them time, and really enabling them to work smarter instead of harder. Devin, you work with advisors day in and day out. Can you share how advisors are using AI-powered tools to save time and work more efficiently?
Yes, well, I can give you this example of a calculation I did. So let's say an agent spends an hour a day doing social media, an hour a day doing marketing, and an hour a day doing admin, and they've automated all of this. If you add it all up, you get 3 months worth of business days back. Okay. What can you do with that time? You can get on the phone, you can sell more, you can do whatever you want. So the examples of, what agents are able to do with this extra time is grow their business. So I don't know, that's one little example.
So there's no denying that using AI can be a real time saver. These facts are so useful, especially for advisors who are still hesitant about using AI. I want to shift gears a little bit and talk about AI and personalization. I know one of the big promises of AI is personalized service, with some people thinking that AI is not personalized at all. We all know that it does have the capability to leverage data to offer, things from personalized tour recommendations or real-time customer support. How do you use Travelweek AI to help agents deliver that personalized touch without losing the human connection?
Travelweek AI is teaching everyone how to use the tools that are out there. So everyone, is worrying, oh my God, am I ever going to talk to a real person again? But, I want to reiterate, this is to clean up your back end stuff, get that all automated so that you have more time, so you can talk to more people, you can go on more business coffee dates, you can go to more networking events. So it's actually, the idea is that it will be more personalized because you'll have more time. And I know people get really worried about all this big data, but the big data can also help you personalize and tailor trips even more. If you know more information about your clients, if you know their preferences, if you know what their hobbies are, if you already know where they've traveled to in the past, they're actually getting a more personalized service using technology. In fact, not a less personalized service.
It's definitely, I think, the sweet spot balancing tech and the human connection. And I actually never thought about how using AI can help foster more in-person interactions, but you're absolutely right. Last year, we talked about this fear factor surrounding AI. What's the biggest misconception you hear from advisors when it comes to AI now? And how do you help shift that mindset?
Well, it's always a fear of the technology and then not being able to do it or not being able to learn how to use it quickly. So that is always the number one barrier. But what I try to get across is like let's push through the pain here, because the efficiency gains cannot be ignored. Like, we have to think about this: 3 months worth of business days you're going to get back. And all this technology is moving forward very quickly. So anyone who's not adopting it is going to get left behind. So I wanted to take them step by step by step. Like, literally the first day of the class I taught on this was showing them how to log into ChatGPT. Very, very slowly. We started at that, and by the end of the series, we were analyzing big sets of data. So, I think that is what they need. They need a little bit of hand holding, but also this technology is being built in very user-friendly ways. Like ChatGPT has got to be the most user-friendly technology out there. Put in your command, doesn't matter if your sentence is right, doesn't matter, if you've spelled anything correctly, just pump in your command and then you'll get something out. So, I just try to reiterate that this technology is not coding, it's not rocket science, it's putting in a little bit of time now to get over these first few humps to get massive, massive efficiency gains. Like those gains cannot be overstated.
I think that's exactly it, Devin. I think AI should definitely feel like an assistant and not a threat. And there's definitely a way to use it in order to elevate your value rather than replace it. As we are almost out of time, Devin, looking ahead, what future enhancements are on the horizon for Travelweek AI?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Well, first of all, I want to tell all the agents out there listening that I want to help you too. I've already put all this work in, so I want you to get the information as well. So if you go to travelweekaimanual.com, I'm giving you a promo code Summit25. You can download the manual, use it as a desk resource. You can go on the Travelweek YouTube channel and see this whole entire webinar series I did. And don't be intimidated. I'm holding your hand. Literally the first video is I show you how to log into ChatGPT. And then by the end of the series, I'm showing you how to analyze data. So, it's a very nice progression. And as I mentioned, we're always helping the travel agents. And this year, we are also helping the suppliers. We've created a bunch of tools to, help them with their editorial needs, help them educate the agents with e-learning, help them become more efficient with their marketing. So, I guess you could say I'm like an efficiency geek, and I want everyone to be as efficient as possible.
As we're wrapping up, we just want to let everybody know that we've popped the code Devin just shared, Summit25, in the chat, as well as the link where you can go and download the Travelweek AI manual. Be sure to check out their website, travelweek.ca, for travel trade news. Devin, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.